Shalom, shalom. Where the real Hebrew Israelites come in, week out to prophesy the downfall of Esau, two-thirds of our people, and the other nations. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity and risking their lives to do so. This is the brother from Canasula from GMS Chicago, and basically coming back to you, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's name, Yahweh Shai is our Lord and Savior's name. Uh, Basically coming through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to, come out with this lesson, this quick lesson, all right? Because this all boils down to these people that call themselves white people, but they're Esau, Edom, according to, if I recall, Genesis chapter 36, because Esau is Edom, okay? It's Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand, right? So Esau, you know what I'm saying? They have the power to do it. Who's the ones that run the banks, man? Who has the power to move? Basically, who has the money? Who has power over the media? Who has power of you know what I'm saying? Putting stuff in the air, man. Because that's what they do. They put stuff in the air. That's chemtrails. And it has all kinds of manner of things in that. They control the food, which affects our bodies also, They control how people go in and out of a place, as far as like a country, you know. They figure out how to mess you up. They do stuff like taking the man out of the household, and if you do, there's a thing called Section 8, which is low income housing. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a man in that house, man. They control the music, where they talk about all manner of BS, where it's adultery, talking about adultery, or money, cars, clothes, the hoes, the thoughts, whatever, you know. They're talking about all this unnecessary stuff that doesn't even matter, you know. All right, talking about guns and violence and just killing one another, you know. And this is the enemy that's doing that, you know. All right. So they'll work all kinds of stuff on their beds, iniquity on their beds, and they practice it during the day. Like, okay, like they can't get no sleep, man, until they think of something to do to our people, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and that's what they do, man, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. The man is not even the head of the household, man. But they make these women the head of the household. And then these women get out of line too, man. They don't even know their place, man. They're actually supposed to be homebodied, man. They're supposed to be at home doing what they supposed to be doing, man. They're supposed to listen to their men, which most women don't, man. You know? And then they give women power, and then these women lose their mind. All right? If they at home and stuff like that, and not having some type of job and stuff like that, like their whole job is to be at home, make sure the house is cool. You know what I'm saying? Make sure their husband is cool. But since they out here with jobs, they're around other niggas a lot of hours, man. For example, they'll be around a nigga, especially these nurses out here, for 12 hours out the day, and then when they go home, they sleep. So they spending more time with a nigga at work than their own husband at home, man. And then next thing you know, they're fucking with that dude or talking to that dude. You know, that's just a prime example. All right. And then they covered fields. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. What has Esau been doing since day one? Taking over countries, man, left and right, left and right. All right. And they take them by violence, and then make an excuse saying, "Oh, that person's treating their people wrong. Let's go over there and help them out," which is far from the truth. The person could be not doing anything to his people. It's just a lot false accusations was put on them, and then then Esau go over there acting like they police of the world, and then they just annihilate them. It said in houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And what do? They took away our heritage, man. We're the true Hebrew Israelites, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and every Native Americans, man. All right. It says, verse 3, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which ye have not removed your necks, neither shall ye go haughty, for the time is evil. In that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields. Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. Alright? So these guys, you know what I'm saying, so-called Esau, which I should prove real quick, that Esau is Edom. It's not just talking about Esau. We're talking about the nation. Yeah, it's Genesis 36:8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Alright? Period. That's who they are, man. It's Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. So it's talking about us, man, the Hebrew Israelites, man, that our heritage to stop, man. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies. Who is our enemies, man? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, period. In the land which thou knowest not. We didn't know America at the time, all right? For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. And that forever is not, what you call it? It doesn't mean forever, ever. You know what I'm saying? It's not talking about eternity. All right? This is Jeremiah 16:13. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night. Their eyes will not show you favor. Alright? And that's what we did, man. Before we came to the truth, man, that's what we was doing. Period. Alright? Because all the gods of the nations, other nations, are idols, man. You know, there's only one true living power, and that's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Alright? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Period. This Job 9:24 to back up, you know, it's in the power of their hands, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges there. If not, where and who is he? Right? So they covered the faces of the judges, man. The earth is given into their hands, man. We the ones that messed up. You know, first we point at ourselves like, yeah, we the ones who messed up. But the thing is, we served our time, man. Period. And they didn't let us go. And now things are starting to change. you know, where the curses is falling upon them, man. You know, the tables is turning, man. Deuteronomy 30:7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. All right, it's because all the things that they done, man. They gotta reap what they sow, man. Period. All right, because Psalms 83, basically, um, I'm gonna read it. Psalms 83:1, a song of Psalms of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. That's what they did. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Our heritage got discontinued, okay? For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. All right? So it goes into it. Edom, Ishmaelites, Moab, Hargites, Gabal, Ammon, Amalek, Philistines, Tyre. It keeps going. All right? And the thing is, these curses are starting to fall back upon them, man. All right? Period. All right? Salakia. So, woe to them, Micah 2:1 again, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And the thing is, they're going to pay for that, man. You know, the blood that they spilled and all. All right? Is Numbers 35:33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right. So Esau, you devise an iniquity upon your beds and practicing it during the day, and then you taking fields by violence. You got to pay for everything, man. All right. Isaiah 14:21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. All right. So the ones that blame it on their ancestors, you know what I'm saying? They got to pay for what their ancestors did, and they actually are their ancestors. All right. Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And we're having patience, man. And we're having faith that Yahweh Shai will get us out of this condition, and that we're going to put them in captivity. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to be killed with the sword. All right? We have that patience and faith, man. And Yahweh Ratazah, we're part of, which means Yahweh willing, Most High willing, that we are part of the elect, which is 144,000. Right? So I hope this was edifying. You know, Esau, you're going into captivity soon. And so is the other nations too, man. It's not just Esau. It's also the ones that took crafty counsels against us, man. Alright? So I'm going to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that we rule well. And to the brothers out there preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity, risking their lives to do so. Shalom.